Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman. Two left-handers today for Brunet of Seattle and Cuellar of Baltimore. And we're here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm going to get some coffee, and I'll go over the lineups, all about the game, and then we'll get started. Hey everybody, it's Jeffrey Guterman, and we're doing I think I'll do a tweet on this one if you don't mind. Okay, the tweet is up, and it's good. Just have one thing I need to do here. Just to double check, we got all our games played. From 8/26, this is the first game of August 27 today. New York twice. Atlanta, Chicago, Washington, Montreal. Oakland twice, Cincinnati. California, Cincinnati, KC, and Seattle. That is it. We have the second of a three-game series between these clubs, Seattle and Baltimore. Baltimore won the first one 6-0 on a shutout by Phoebus. I believe he went all the way. For the Seattle Pilots, leading off is Tommy Harper. Dick Simpson, he's at third. Hell, I don't need to do the lineups. You'll see it as we go along, okay? What I will tell you, it's George Brunet starting. He comes in with 6 wins, and Mike Cuellar, yes, for Seattle, Cuellar for Baltimore, he comes in with 18 wins. Boswell leads the American League with 19. So Cuellar can tie Boswell with a win today. Orioles with a 19-game lead. In the East, Seattle in last place, 44 games behind first place Minnesota in the West. And they're 37 games under 500. And the Orioles take the field. We're at Memorial in Baltimore. Here's Tommy Harper to lead it off. Okay, Cuellar is ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Harper. 4-7, and he struck him out. So there's one away. Here's Dick Simpson. Look at that card. Whew. Well, I suppose it's not as bad as it could be. Here's the pitch to Simpson now. 4-6. And he grounds it to short for Belanger. Throws to Frank Robinson, who's playing first in place of Boog Powell. Monton out there in right. 2 outs. Then here's Comer, Wayne Comer. Here's Cuellar now. 3-6, left-handed. There it goes. It's hit well into the gap, and it's a double for Wayne Comer. Orioles looking for win number 92 today. Okay, Tommy Davis is the batter. Clutch situation. Here's Cuellar. .58. And that is a base hit by Davis. Comer comes home. It's 1-0 Seattle. Davis being held 1-14 with Echebarren. Actually 1-13, I'm sorry. Wait a minute, 1-15, 1-12, I am so sorry. I woke up, oh, Kathy Harden. How are you? Kathy, I woke up about 4:10 a.m. That's better than 3-something, right? So I just figured I'd go ahead and play a ball game. It's 1-0, Kathy. With 2 outs, Comer doubled, and then Davis has singled him home. And Greg Goosen now at the plate. This is the second of a 3. Baltimore won the first one 6-0 with Phoebus, as you might vaguely recall. Here's the pitch to Goosen. That's 1-8, left-handed. Oh, boy. That's a base hit, and it's going to be a double. Davis rounds second, goes to third. So look at this, Cuellar getting hit here. Good morning. Second and third, and here's Pagliarone now. Cuellar trying to get out of this early on. That's 3-4 left-handed. He flies it to left. And Buford is under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, for Seattle. On 3 consecutive hits, a double, a single, and a double. 2 are left on. After a half, it's Seattle 1 and Baltimore coming to bat. It's Brunet. Two left-handers today, Brunet and Cuellar. Just to let you know, Kathy, Boom Boom is out again. He probably had a recurrence. And so Frank Robinson is playing first base, and it's Kurt Martin out in right. Here's Buford to lead it off. That's 5-6, switch hitter. Batting right, he pops it up to short for Clark, 1 out. Here's Belanger. 287 hitter, pretty good for that year. Okay, Brunet, the pitch to Belanger. 1-6, left-handed. There's a base hit. So Belanger is on. He's a B, 1-10, 1-12. And Paul Blair, the batter. Oh, Christ. Take a look at this. I'll let that go. Okay, Blair now. The pitch from Brunet. 5-7. Right-handed, and he struck him out. 2-away. And here's Frank. Oh, Lord. Okay, 2 outs. It's Belanger on first. Robinson, Frank Robinson at the plate. Here's the pitch from Brunet. 4-9, right-handed. And that's a base hit. Right up the middle for Frank. Belanger rounds second, goes to third. First and third, 2 outs. Here's Kurt Martin in a clutch situation. Here's Brunet. That's 4-7. Right-handed, walked him. That'll load the bases. That'll load the bases with 2 outs. And here's Brooks. Another clutch situation here for the Orioles. Oh, he is out absolutely crazy. I don't know if he believes half the shit he says or what. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's Brooks now. 2-6. And that is a liner to third caught by Harper. And Brunet gets out of it. So it's no runs. 2 hits, a walk. The bases were left loaded for the Orioles. But no runs. After 1, it's 1-0. I really don't know what to make of people like that. I have to use the lavatory, but before I go, I really don't know. I mean, some people, they believe in God, and they just put it that I just believe, okay? Even though, I'm agnostic, so I really don't think there's any evidence for that, but okay, you believe that. But to go on to the other things, into hate against gays, against, to be so, you just, it just doesn't make sense, Kathy, and there's got to be some sort of fanaticism involved. And it's either a fanaticism or it's a charlatanism. It could be a combination, and I just don't know. I can't explain it. I'm going to use the lavatory. I'll be right back. I hope you understand. And thank you. Oh. right. I am back. Oh yeah, well that's a good analogy, Kathy. I like that a lot. Twisting, they twist themselves into pretzels to justify their beliefs. Yeah. And I think it might work a little bit the other way too. They twist their beliefs to justify. They twist their beliefs into pretzels to justify their actions. Works both ways. It's a little better now. Let me get some more coffee here. It's 1-0 Seattle, folks, after one. We all do that to some degree, but some of us are more twisted than others, if you know what I mean. Right, Kathy? Yeah. Top of the second here. Here's Cuellar now. He allowed a run in the first, gave up 3 consecutive hits. He'll face Donaldson to start things off here. In the top of the second here. Okay, Cuellar is ready. Here's the pitch now. To Donaldson, 6-3. Left-handed, fly ball left X. And that will be for Buford at 2-5. It's a 4-2. It's an F1. He is a 5 out in left. That's 7-8. He's going to make the catch. We're getting to a point where we can already do that without looking, but can't hurt. I looked anyway, even on the other charts, the basic and the advanced. This is super advanced. I always looked. But this one, an F1 no, we can, with nobody on, we can probably, because there are multiple perspectives here. Here's Ron Clark now. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. That's 3-2, left-handed, hit him. Oh my. So Clark is on. And here's George Brunet. He's a C bunter. A right-handed hitter. He'll hit away. He's a 6 NR. Okay, Cuellar from the stretch, and the pitch to Brunet. That's 4-10, right-handed, struck him out. And the second for Cuellar. Now Tommy Harper, with Clark on first after being hit by a pitch and 2 down. Harper struck out in the first. Okay, Cuellar now. That's 1-7, left-handed, And that is a liner to third, caught by Brooks Robinson. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The hit by pitch left on. Middle of the second, still 1-0 Seattle. And we move to the bottom of the second. Here's George Brunet. He loaded him up there with 2 outs, but got out of it. Davey Johnson will lead it off. We're in the doggest dog days of summer here, August 27. First game of August 27 in our 69 replay. Before you know it, it's going to be September 1. You believe this guy is still at large, Kathy? I think he's dead. Just a guess. Okay, here's Davey Johnson to lead it off. Here's Brunet now and the pitch. That's 5-9 right-handed, and that's hit well by Davey. Into the gap, it's a double, leadoff double by Davey. So Davey on second, here's Etchebarren. I'm just sort of cruising through this game here, Kathy. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a good chance that he's dead, yeah. Lying somewhere in the woods. Etchebarren now. Brunet from the stretch. That's 2-9 left-handed. He struck him out. That's the second for Brunet. Now Cuellar, a 1 WL. Kathy Harden for the Orioles. Trailing 1-0 here, bottom of the second. With Johnson on second, 1 out, and the pitch to Cuellar. That's 5-4 left-handed. Fly ball center X. That'll be for Simpson, a 3-8 out in center. (15-3), it's an F2. And he's an 8. That's 6-12-17. No, he's going to make the catch. It's an F2. A runner on second may tag and try to advance. Compute the safe chances as running speed plus outfielder's arm. Well, see if he'll tag. You see, we don't have this in... it's only in super advanced. We'll see Johnson. It's a fly ball to center. He's a +1 Simpson. Johnson to go with 2 outs. I don't know that that matters. 1-13, 1-14. I think we'll just let him be. Here's Buford now. It's 2 outs, Johnson on second. Johnson the tying run there. Here's Brunet now. And the pitch, 6-9, switch hitter batting right. And that's going to be a double down the line for Buford. Johnson scores the tying run. It's a clutch double by Buford. A 2-out double. Bringing home the tying run. Let's look at that again. So Buford on second with 2 outs, and now Belanger has a chance. Clutch situation. Okay, Brunet trying to get out of this. That's 3-6, left-handed, fly ball center. And Simpson makes the catch, and the side is retired. But there was a run for the Birds. On 2 hits, 2 doubles, and 1 left. After 2, we're all tied at 1. Dick Simpson to lead it off here. Top of the 3rd. Okay, Simpson grounded to short. Here's Cuellar now. He's ready. That's 4-11. And he flies it to right field for Martin. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Wayne Comer. Doubled and scored. Okay, Cuellar looks in. He gets the sign. Shakes it off. And that's low for a ball to Comer. It's 1 out here. Top of the 3rd. Nobody on for Seattle. They're tied with Baltimore 1-1. A late season, relatively late season game. Getting to that point. That's fouled back by Comer. Low for a ball. It's a 3-1 count here on Wayne Comer with 1 out, nobody on. That's strike called. So that'll be a full count here on Comer. Okay, Cuellar. The payoff pitch. That's 2-7 left-handed. Flies to left field for Buford. And it's 2 outs. Here comes Tommy Davis now. Davis singled. He knocked home Comer in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. And Cuellar, the windup and the pitch. That's 1-5, left-handed. Fly ball center field for Blair. And he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. It's still 1-1, middle of the third here. And Brunet takes the mound. Blair leads it off. Okay, Blair facing Brunet. That's 6'10" right-handed. Fly ball center for Simpson. 1 down. Now Frank Robinson. Okay, Robinson singled left on in the first. Brunet into his windup. Here's the pitch. 5-6, he pops it up to short. And Clark makes the catch. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third for the Orioles. Kurt Martin now. He singled left on in the first. So there are Iran-backed militias in Syria, and some of them attacked U.S. forces in the Middle East. Now we have hit 2 facilities linked to those Iran-backed militias in Syria, or so it's reported. Things are really ready for a world war. We're ready. Okay, here's Brunet now. With 2 outs, nobody on. He walked left on Martin in the first. The pitch to Martin. It's 1-8 left-handed, and he walked him again. So Martin takes first with 2 outs. Here's Brooks Robinson. He's a 1-10, 1-12 with Pagliarone. He had 10 stolen. I don't know. It's 2 outs now, and Martin, the go-ahead run on first, bottom of the third, 1-1, Seattle at Baltimore. August 27, first game of this date. The pitch to Brooks. 5-4, right-handed, fly ball center X. That'll be Simpson, a 3-8. That'll be 4-3. It's an S2. It's going to go through. Let's see Simpson now. He's an 8 out in center. Got a runner on first. That's 6, 10, 15. He's an 8. Oh, he's going to boot it. It's an E2. This might be, he may end up on third. Christ, again. S2, E3. S2, E2. Ay, ay, ay. It is a single and an error. The batter goes to third. God almighty. And the run scores. So an error, 2-base error by Simpson. That's not going to be earned yet. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. That could be unearned. Simpson with the 2-base error. Brooks on third, 2 outs. It's 2-1 now, Baltimore. right, Brunet, the pitch to Davy Johnson, who led off doubled and scored last inning. 5-7 struck him out. Whoops. So that'll retire the side. Third strikeout for Brunet. 1 run. We'll call it unearned. On a walk, a single, a 2-base error with that single, and 1 left. After 3, it's 2-1 Baltimore. We're in the top of the 4th here. Here's Greg Goosen to lead it off. He doubled left on in the first. It's 2-1 Baltimore in a early morning special. Cuellar now. And the pitch to Goosen. That's 4-5 right-handed. He struck him out. Number 3 for Mike. Here's Pagliarone, flew to left in the first. Okay, Cuellar gets the sign from Etchebarren. Here's the windup and the pitch to Pagliarone. 5-6, right-handed. He grounds it to Brooks at third. Throws it on over to Frank at first, 2 outs. And it's Donaldson now. All right, Kathy Harden. Here's Cuellar and the pitch to Donaldson. 2-10, left-handed, hit back to Cuellar. He's got it. Throws it over to Frank, and it's another 1-2-3 for Cuellar. He's retired 8 in order here. Middle of the 4th, it's still 2-1 Baltimore. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. We're sure glad to have you with us here today. I woke up early. I'm getting those early morning blues kind of thing. I wake up early morning awakener. I'm not even fighting it anymore. But that's the way it goes. Cuellar is cruising. Nice. I can't even think of another. That's beautiful. And here's the bottom of the 4th, Etchebarren. That's going to be 8 in a row for Cuellar. Brunet on the mound. This is his 4th inning, his first endurance, his next inning. Here's Rhodes Scholar now. My man Rhodes Scholar has arrived, Kathy. Brunet into his windup. Here's the pitch to Andrew. That's 2-4, left-handed, grounds it to short for Clark. 1 down. Here's Mike Cuellar, cruising Mike. Cruising with Cuellar and the O's. Cuellar flew to center. It's 2-1 Baltimore Rhodes Scholar. 1 out, nobody on. Cuellar, 1 WL facing Brunet. 2 lefties here, Brunet and Cuellar, going at it. Here's the pitch to Cuellar. That's 6-7, left-handed, and he chops it to second base. Donaldson. 424. This could be trouble now. There's 1 out, nobody on. 424, that's going to be 14-4. It's a G2. $24. That's 5, 9, 10, 11 on a 24. Oh yeah, it's going to be an error. A G2 E1 on Donaldson. And it is an error. A 1 base error by John Donaldson. And that'll put Cuellar on first. That's the second error for Seattle today. It's 1 out, Cuellar on first. And here's Buford, 1 for 2. Doubled home a run. I got nice hot coffee. One out, Cuellar on first. Here's Brunet now. And the pitch to Buford. 6-2. Switch hitter batting right, struck him out. The 4th for Brunet. And that brings up Mark Belanger with 2 outs and Cuellar on first. Here's Brunet now. 6-9 to Belanger, and that is a double down the line. Cuellar rounding third with 2 outs. Big double by Belanger. That's to center field. Cuellar 1-10. 2 outs, 1-12, plus 1, 1-13 coming home. This would be unearned. Here's Cuellar trying to come home now. 1-13, he's safe. The throw from Comer. And he is safe. Oh my, Cuellar. Some wish he hadn't done that, but he did. It's going to be an unearned run. He'll get a run batted in, though. Second run unearned for Baltimore. Cuellar slid in there. That's the way pitchers can get hurt if they don't know how to slide, for Christ's sakes. And nevertheless, it's a 3-1 ball game now. With Belanger on third, 2 outs, here's Paul Blair now. Yeah. Blair 0 for 2. Here's Brunet. That's 6-6. Right-handed, pops it up to short, should end the inning. Clark under it, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. But another run for Baltimore, just drip, drip, drip on an error by Donaldson, then the double bringing him home. And after 4, it's a 3-1 ball game. Gonna take a little break here. A few minutes just to get our bearings straight at the top of the hour. It's the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network coming at you live with an early morning special here. I'm sorry I'm not my usual gregarious self, but I am pooped. And you may wonder, why am I playing then? Well, the answer is because I decided to, because I had nothing else to do this morning. But I am absolutely smashed. I woke up about 3:15 yesterday. Fortunately, 4:15 today. I did sleep fairly well last night. I have a strategy to sleep even better. Oh, Lord help me. I just want to get through this weekend. Have some peace, you know? Have some freaking peace of mind this weekend. Very unusual. You seldom have a mass shooter like this being at large for this long. It's 36 hours now, roughly. Actually, it's more. It's going to be 48 hours. Very soon. It's about 42 hours now. And there could be a very, very simple answer to this. He's dead. Probably killed himself. We don't know, though. A terrifying situation out in Maine with multiple federal agencies on it. Yeah. It's just a guess, Rhodes Scholar. What a sad, pathetic situation it is. Very pathetic. You have the residents all sheltering in place. Oh yeah, we sure hope so, Kathy. Wouldn't that be something? What an outrage it would be if he came out shooting again. We're going to move on here. We've gone 4, and it's 3-1 Baltimore. And Cuellar comes out. He's retired 8 in order now. He allowed a run in the first. I had a chance to speak to Earl Weaver before the ball game, the manager, before we all. Oh yeah, Rhodes Scholar. Well, if he's taking his meds, yeah. Earl Weaver said he is encouraging his team to stay focused here as we head into the last month of the season, and they have a 19-game lead. It's tricky business when you have a big lead like that. Twins are the same. Here's Ron Clark now. Hit by a pitch left on in the second, leading it off. The Pilots down by 3 here, top of the 5th. All right, Cuellar. Here's the windup and the pitch from Cuellar. That is a 3-9 left-handed fly ball to right field for Martin, one away. And Brunet will hit here. A 6 NR. Here's Cuellar. That's 4-12. Right-handed. Grounds it back to Cuellar. He is a 4-10. That's a 16-4. That's going to be a G2. He's a 10. That's 2-4-6. And he's going to throw him out on a G2. That's a prediction. I'm still looking just to make sure. Yeah, throws him out, batter. Okay. So that's going to be 2 away. And Tommy Harper now, 0 for 2. 2 outs. That's going to be 6, 8, 10 in a row for Mike. Okay, Harper 0 for 2. Here's Cuellar and the pitch. 4-4, right-handed, grounds it, flies to center, X. Simpson, a 3-8. That's 8-3, F1. He's an 8 out there. That's 4-8-11. That's going to be a fly out again. And, oh, wait a minute. That was Blair, a 226. My God. I looked in the wrong place. That's going to require a re-roll, a complete re-roll. Because I hope you all understand, I messed that up. Blair is that's a fly ball to center. Blair is a 1-6. Okay, that's 5-1 F2. Okay. Not going to be much of a difference, most likely. It happens. He's a 6. That's 3-6-9. Yeah, he's going to get it. F2, none. Same outcome. And he is retired 11 in order. Moving to the bottom of the 5th now. 3-1. Baltimore. Here's Brunet. It's Frank Robinson to lead it off. All right, Brunet is ready, yeah. And the pitch. 1-7 left-handed. And that's a base hit by Frank, his second hit of the ball game. Frank is on. Here's Kurt Martin now. Martin walked twice, scored on an unearned run on the single and a two-base error on that base hit by Simpson. That's 412 right-handed. Grounds it to first X. That's going to be for Goosen. He's a 411. This could be trouble now. Whoops. Look at that. That's a re-roll right there. I don't know if you could see the angle. That's going to be a Goosen, a 411. That's 15-4. It's a G2. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. G2 here. It's early. Absolutely, Rhodes Scholar. We're going to wait a little more into this inning. Yeah. I've done that, yeah. I think I did that last game. It's a G2. First base G2. And I got kind of lost here. Goosen is an 11. That's 6, 10, 15. 11. That's going to be a neat one. On Goosen. G2E1 with 2 out. With a man on first, 1 out. Ground. What am I doing here? Goosen. Okay. What am I frickin' doing? We've got to do this one over again. Because I was looking on the wrong side. We got to do it all over. I'm sorry. Goosen, a 411. Let's get this right here. That's 7-4. It's a G3 pound. Whoa. There's nobody holding anyone. Robinson is not being held, even though he should have been maybe. Because he's a B, but I didn't say C. Okay, no. God. I can bypass that. It's a G3. And we're going to put that one here. Goosen, this is a tough one for me. He is a E11. That's 10-12. Looks like he's going to get it on a G3. With a runner on first, he'll just advance. Okay, 1 out, and Frank on second. And here's Brooks now. It's still 3-1, so, you know, Rhodes Scholar, we're just going to wait a little bit. Okay, Brooks is the batter. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch now. That's 4-6. Right-handed, flies to center for Simpson, 2 outs. They already have some. You know that? Here's Davy Johnson. Look at that. Well, Martin. That's 1. Etchebarren back in the lineup, by the way. He's been hurt for a bit. 2 outs now. Frank on second. And Davy is the batter. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Whoa, that's 4-9, right-handed. Whoa, it's going to be a base hit. And Frank is going to score. Just like that. And this is his first endurance inning. 1 more hit or walk, he's through. There's action in the bullpen. Andy Etchebarren coming up. I didn't look to see who was used in this game. Oops. And I didn't even look to see who was used elsewhere in the prior game. Let me check on that. Yeah, these dog days get long. Ay, 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 ay. They get long. Oh. Cuellar and Lockwood. I don't know who Skip Lockwood. I remember that name. It's probably a nameless player. Cuellar went all the way. Okay, here's Andy now. Skip Lockwood. Oh my, this was his first season. He pitched 23 innings, 3.52 ERA, 0-1. I don't know. Okay, here's Andy now. 1 run in. The pitch from Brunet. That's 3-8 left-handed, and that's a grounder to third. Should end the inning. And it's Harper over to Goosen, and the side is out. Another run, and it's 4-1. Okay, we'll do some switching here for you, Rhodes Scholar. As my Cuellar comes out, we're going to put someone out in the field here. Coming in to against the will be coming in is Chico Salmon, who is going to replace Don Buford out in left field. Chico Salmon. And also there's going to be one more there for you, Rhodes Scholar. Going to be another coming in for Buford. It's going to be Merv Rettenmund coming out to play center for Paul Blair. They'll keep Frank Wright. Actually, we'll put him we'll put him in right center. We're going to let Cuellar keep throwing, though. I hope that's okay with you. It's the top of the 6th. Now we have Salmon in left. And Rettenmund in center. And here's Dick Simpson to lead it off against the left-hander Cuellar. Here's Cuellar now. That's 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. And Cuellar continues cruising. It's 1 out. And here's Comer. 4-1 O's. .58 right-handed, and that is a base hit off Cuellar for Comer, his second hit of the ball game. And Tommy Davis, the batter, 1 for 2. Knocked home the only run here today for Seattle. Here's the pitch to Davis. That's 6-11 right-handed, fly ball right X. And that's going to be for Martin. They have Simone, Rettenman, and Martin out in the outfield. 4-3 and right. Oh, 4-3 and right. That's going to be a 10-4. It's a single 2. He's a Martin is a 3 out there. It's pretty good. That's 5-9, 11, 3. He's going to have it. Let's see what happens here with the runner. It's a G, S2 none. That's a base hit. And Comer goes to third. So it's first and third with 1 out. For Greg Goosen. Cuellar's first endurance is the 9th inning. He really can pitch. First and third, 1 down. Here's Goosen now. Goosen can tie this game up with 1 swing. He's got the power. Okay, Cuellar now. He looks in. Here's the pitch to Goosen now. That's going to be 5-9 right-handed. Oh, he does hit it off his card to left field. That's going to score a run. Chico Salmon is under it. He makes the catch, and Comer tags for the second run for Seattle. So this is a 4-2 ball game. With Davis on first, Tommy is being held. We weren't holding him before. We didn't say it. We're not perfect, and it provides variation. He's a 1-13 and a 1-12 with that Shabaran. Here's Pagliarone now. Closer game, 4-2. Okay, here's Pagliarone at the plate. Cuellar. And the pitch. That's 3-7, left-handed, walked him. So Cuellar getting into a little trouble here in the 6th. First and second, 2 outs for John Donaldson. He's lefty-lefty. We're going to let him hit. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't know why they have him in there anyway, but I guess they think he's okay to hit there against left-handers. Boy, they have a lot of lefties on their bench. Jesus. There's really nobody worth bringing in. There's Steve Hovley, but he's a left-handed hitter. Not very good. So we're just going to let him hit away. It's 2 outs now, first and second. Again, well, now Pagliarone is the tying run at the plate. It's 4-1, 4-2 now. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed, fly ball center field. And under it is Rettenman. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Even the players who they have in, Chico Salmon and Rettenman, could be first-string players on many other teams. Side is retired. We've gone 5.5. It's 4-2 Baltimore now. A little tighter. And here's Brunet now in his second endurance inning. He allowed 2 singles. And Cuellar will lead it off. In the 5th he did. He's vulnerable here with 2 hits and/or walks, fatiguing. There is action. Gelnar and Lockwood pitched in real world. In a game like this, we're going to go with Bob Locker, the right-hander, and deviate from the guideline. Warming in the bullpen. Here's Cuellar now, 1 WL. Brunet into his windup, and the pitch to Cuellar. That's 4-7, left-handed, and that is a base hit by Cuellar. Second time he's reached base today. He reached on the error by Donaldson. Cuellar takes the jacket again, especially if he's going to be slipping and sliding on those base paths. Yeah, I'm a little better, a little more woken right now. A lot of it is physical, biological. Ooh. All I want is a peaceful, quiet weekend. Here's Cuellar on first, nobody out. Chico Salmon now steps into the plate. Right-handed hitter against Brunet. Here's Brunet now. One hitter walk away from fatigue. The pitch to Chico, 5-9, right-handed. There it is. Hit into the gap. This could score Cuellar. They're going to hold him just for his safety. Enough sliding. Okay, enough of the sliding. When it was 1 to 10 to center, it'll be a 1 to 11. Just let him hold. We don't need him sliding. Stand up. And that's second and third, and that's for George Brunet. Brunet has been knocked out. He reached fatigue. It's going to be Bob Locker coming in. He's making his way from the bullpen. Brunet pitched 5 innings, has not retired about it here in the 6th. 10 hits, walked 2, struck out 4, and has allowed 2 earned, 2 unearned. Bob Locker trying to keep Seattle in this ball game. He'll take his warm-ups here. As Mark Belanger, we're going to let Belanger hit Rhodes Scholar. He's 2 for 3, you know. He's a 287 hitter. We're going to let him hit. I'm going to get a little coffee here. Ah. Oh. And hopefully we will finish this before the game is out. Or I should say the other way. The game will be out before we finish this coffee, but we'll see. We can make a little more. And we'll nap. Okay, Locker is ready now. It's Chico on second and Cuellar on third. They could blow it wide open. Belanger at the plate. Here's the pitch from Locker. That's a 5-6 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, that was big by Locker. He has a chance now It's going to be Rettenman coming up. Infield is back. Frank Robinson is on deck. Here's Rettenman's first plate appearance today. Okay, Locker now from the stretch. Second and third, one out. That's 1-4 right-handed. He flies it to right, and that's going to be deep enough for Cuellar. And it's a 5-2 ball game. That's going to be charged to Brunet. We can. I prematurely closed this, but we'll just put it in and change it again if we have to. Here's Frank Robinson now. So Rettenman with the run batted in, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Chico on second with 2 outs. Frank is 2 for 3. Okay, Locker. And the pitch to Robinson. 4-6, right-handed, fly ball to left. And Tommy Davis gets under it, and the side is retired. But another run they've scored since the second. They've scored a run in each inning. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Through 6. And here's Cuellar now. Look at that. It's going to be it for Locker. Jeez. I guess he pitched 1 inning. And there's action, by the way. It's Cuellar, who was warming. He pitched in this game in real world. Now would be a good time. And he's actually a decent pitcher. He's a right-hander, so Cuellar warming. He'll be coming in to pitch the bottom of the 7th. Again, pitched in real world. It's going to be Clark leading off, then a hitter. I don't know who they're going to use. They have lousy bench. Seattle down by 3 here in the top of the 7th. Ron Clark hit by a pitch and flew to right. Here's the pitch now. And that's a 2-7 left-handed, flies to center for Rettenman. And there's one away. Okay, a hitter coming out here. Against the left-hander Cuellar, every benchman is a left-handed hitter. Now McNertney did come in, but we're going to use John Kennedy, a right-handed hitter. He hasn't seen too much action. Former Dodger, I believe. So Kennedy will step in. A right-handed hitter facing the southpaw Cuellar to lead it off top of the 7th here. I have coffee here. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Ah, indeed I do, Kathy Harden. Okay, Cuellar is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Kennedy. That's 2-8, left-handed, struck him out. Number 5 for Mike. Top of the order, Tommy Harper now. 0 for 3. Keeping him off Base helps a lot when you're playing the Pilots. Oh. Here's Cuellar now. And the pitch to Harper. That's 2-3, left-handed, walked him. Oh, so Tommy's on. Let's see how he is. He's a 1-15, 1-14. I don't think so. Dick Simpson, they're gonna have a hitter for Simpson? No, he'll hit. He's a right-hander at least. My God, that's why they put him in. 2 outs now. Harper on first. Ready to go on anything. Pitch to Simpson. 4-8, right-handed, struck him out. And that's number 6 for Cuellar, and the side is out. It's a 7th inning stretch here. No runs, no hits. The walk to Harper left on. Middle of the 7th, it's a 5-2 ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're on our last dregs of coffee here. It will not last the whole game. But we'll see here how we manage. My Lord, help me, Christ. Help me, Jesus, please. Help me. You know, it's 6:34 p.m. here, and it's still dark. I mean, there's a little bit of light coming up, but, oh, God. I'll be back, folks. Just a few minutes. Rhodes Scholar. Tiny sips, okay. But the problem is it gets lukewarm. That's the problem, sir. I'm going to try to tough it out. Okay? Bottom of the 7th. Here's John Gellner, the third Seattle pitcher. It's going to be Kurt Motton to lead it off. Here's Gellner now, the windup, and the pitch to Motton. 5-7, right-handed, grounds it to second X. Donaldson a 424. That's a G3. I can't remember. Oh God, 24. I'm beat. That's a 5-9-10. He's going to throw him out. One away. And here's Brooks Robinson. Brooks 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Brooks. Whoa, that's 5-9. And he chops it to short. Clark 426. 16-4, G2, 26. Four, 8, 11. He's going to throw him out. Two outs. And here's Davy Johnson. Davy 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Johnson. That's 6-9, right-handed, and that is a fly ball to left. Running for it is Davis, and he catches up with it, and the side is retired. Gellner, the side in order. We're heading to the 8th. Baby sips. Here's Cuellar now. Top of the 8th. Comer, Davis, and Goosen down by 3 runs. Comer 2 for 3, scored twice, both runs for Seattle. That's 3-4, left-handed, pops it up behind the plate, and Echebarren makes the catch. Now Tommy Davis, also 2 for 3 today. As he steps up to the plate here in the 8th. .29 left-handed, and it's a double to left down the line. He's 3 for 4, Davis. And Greg Goosen, the batter. Again, Cuellar's first endurance next inning. Goosen 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. He's got power here, Goosen. The pitch from Cuellar. That's 5-5 right-handed. Walked him. First and second, believe it or not, there's action in the bullpen. Bullpen is very well rested. Eddie Watt is warming. Just in case. Got to keep this team sharp. First down, even though this is not an endurance inning. Here's Pagliarone now. 2 out, 1 out, first and second. He's the tying run at the plate. Here's Cuellar. 1-4 left-handed. Oh, he flies it to right. And that's going to be for Martin. And he throws it in quickly. 2 outs, the runners hold. And Donaldson comes up, even though he's a lefty. So we got up really on the bench are the lefties. .49 left-handed, and that is a base hit to load the bases. Oh my! Here in the 8th. And Ron Clark, the batter, look at him against left-handers. See if there's anybody who can come in for Ron Clark. It's just a shame to let that happen. Really. Jerry McNertney will come in to hit. And Ray Oyler, who had a big drinking night last night. Did you know he liked to drink, Road Scholar? Oyler would come in. But it's going to be McNertney to hit here against Cuellar in a clutch situation, and this is no funny business. This is serious stuff. You don't want to lose a ball game like this, the Orioles. It looks like we have Mr. Scholar for the Pilots. Here's McNertney now. Bases loaded. McNertney, the go-ahead run at the plate. Cuellar now. Full windup and the pitch to McNertney. That's 3-10 left-handed, and he chops it to short for Belanger. And the side is retired. So much ado about no runs for the Pilots. 2 hits, a walk, bases loaded. And Gellner will come out to pitch his second inning. As we said, Oyler now playing short. Here's Andy now. If you're looking ahead, top of the 9th, it'll be a pinch hitter for Gellner if he finishes this inning, or whoever does. And the top of the order. Here's Andrew now. They've had a couple chances here to score runs and failed in the last 2 innings. Andrew 0 for 3, the pitch from Gellner. 3-6 right-handed, and that is a drive hit out by Echebarren, and it's going to be a double. Off Gellner. Here's Mike Cuellar now. Cuellar 1 for 3. Sure. Oh, okay, did he? I read it somewhere, okay? That's 5-8 left-handed. Grounds to second X. For Donaldson, still in the game. 424. It's a G3. 24 here. That's a 5-11. That's an 11. It is going to be an error by Donaldson. His second of the ball game. My God. Said E1. That's 11. E1, yeah. Ay. G3, E1. It is a one-base error with the runners advancing once. Second time Cuellar reached on an error by Donaldson, of all people. Third error for Seattle. First and third with nobody out. And here's Buford. Gellner's first endurance next inning. Or I should say would be next inning. Okay, Chico Salmon now. His second at bat. 1-7, right-handed, struck him out. One down for Belanger. That's 5-8, right-handed, fly ball right, and that will score. Echebarren. So ain't that a kick in the teeth, and it's unearned. Second run batted in for Belanger. 2 outs now, and it's a 6-2 ball game. So just a kind of a typical Oriole ball game. Good pitching excellent pitching by Cuellar. Some hitting. Here's Rettenman now. 2 outs with Echebarren. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the run that scored. It really is early for me. You see this? Ay. Cuellar holds. Here's Rettenman now. Pitch from Gellner. 6-6, right-handed, struck him out. And that's number 2 for Gellner. Another run. This one unearned. And it's 6-2. Here's Cuellar for the win. I think we're going to make it here. Frank Robinson. It's going to be a pinch hitter here. I don't even feel like any coffee right now. You know? We have enjoyed having you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Gonna be a pinch hitter here for Gellner. Three unearned runs. 2 errors by Donaldson. Let's see who's hitting. They don't have much here. Against Cuellar has gone all the frickin' way, going for win number 19. It's going to be Rich Rollins. Forgot about him, the right-hander. So Rollins will pinch hit here in the top of the 9th for the Pilots, down by 4 here. And Charles has arrived. Good morning, Charles. We're just here at the end here, top of the 9th. Seattle batting. They trail by 4. It's 6-2. Cuellar has gone all the way. Rollins pinch hitting now for Gellner, who came in for Locker, who came in for Brunet. Second of a 3. Orioles took the first 6-0. This is our first game of August 27, 1969. Orioles looking for win number 92 here on the season. The pitch to Rollins. That's going to be 6'5" right-handed. He chops it to short. That's Belanger. Got a few changes here. He's a 226. That's going to be 18-2. It's a G1. Looks good from Mark. But he is a 26. That's 3-4-5. And it's going to be a rare play. Oh, it's not Belanger. What? Oh, yeah, Belanger. It's a rare play for Belanger here. Here's the freaking rare plays. You see what There's got to be, wait a minute, it's probably on a different chart here. Again, I'm new to this. I can't believe I'm having this issue where I can't remember where it is. One of you is going to probably tell me. Let me just double check here. This is a grounder to Belanger with a rare play to lead it off with Rollins. Isn't that funny how I can't? Oh, yeah. G1 rare play. Here it is. With no runners on base, the batter grounds out. With no runner on first. So it's a simple ground out to Belanger. Cuellar 2 outs away now from win number 19. Here's Harper now. Seattle down by 4. Yeah, thank you, Road Scholar. Just a little early morning brain fog. The pitch from Cuellar. That's 6-2 right-handed, fly ball left field. For Chico Salmon, it's 2 away, and Cuellar is 1 out away. Here's Dick Simpson, and we're going to let him hit. Left-handed hitter. 0 for 4. Cuellar into his windup, and the pitch to Dick. That's 4-9 right-handed. And it's a grounder to first, stopped by Franklin. Franklin Robinson takes it to the bag himself, and the ball game is over. The final score, Baltimore Orioles 6, Seattle Pilots 2. Complete game win by Cuellar, his 19th of the season. He went 9 all the way. 7 hits. He walked 3, hit a batter, struck out 6, and allowed 2 runs. The loss goes to Brunet. The final line, Baltimore 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Seattle 2 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors. So a pretty, you have a nice morning. You're tired? Kathy's tired. Isn't that cute? It was a snoozer. And a pretty standard ball game. We'll put this one in the books And our next game, for anybody who's interested, stay well, everybody. Thank you for being here, Road Scholar. Thank you for those substitution suggestions. Great to see you again, Charles. Looking ahead at our schedule, I'm gonna check that right now, Charles. Sometimes I try to say that maybe this afternoon would be a nice time for a ball game. I'm gonna propose it. I'm looking on the schedule right now. Who's playing? Oh, Lord, is it a snoozer? And this is probably the hardest part of the season when you play this late and you have teams like this. But we'll bog our way through it. This is Kansas City Royals at the Boston Red Sox, probably the second of a 3-game series. I'll put this one tentatively for a 2:30 start. Okay, 2:30 Eastern time. Where are you? You're in New York, Charles. Yes, it'll not be your time. It's going to be Jim Rooker for Kansas City, and Vicente Romo for the Red Sox. 2:30 start, Rooker and Romo. And I want to thank everybody. Stay strong, stay well. And